Hello and welcome back, everyone. A neighbor and a good friend of mine dropped off this amplifier. He was talking to me about a month ago or so about an amp that needed to be repaired. He said that there was something wrong with the jack. I have a guitar hooked up to it now. It's plugged in. I do notice that the jack here is loose, and so that gives me some cause for concern, and it's probably broken off the board. So I just got the guitar plugged in and the cord plugged in. It's a Spider V20 by Line 6, by the way. I've seen Line 6 amplifiers before, but not like this. So it'll switch in the back. I turn it on, or turn on the master, and turn it on. Looks like it's dead in the water, but then it powers up. There's a bit of lights here. We got some noise. Tap tuner. Save. I don't know. Anyway, guitar's plugged in. Guitar's working fine. Controls seem to be very clean. The master here. Tap it again. Sorry about that. That's really loud. Let's see if this control is good. Yeah, the controls are nice and clean. So now let's see if we can emulate the problem. Oh yeah. We definitely have a bad jack there. That is definitely the problem. So we're going to investigate this now and see if we can repair it for our neighbor and friend. I've just noticed that there's a few screws already missing. I've already taken out 3. This is the 4th one, and there was this one, that one, over here, and here missing. So possibly somebody else has been in here having a look at it. So, oh, what the hell? It's only just a cheap amp, so what are you going to do? Now let's see if we can get this back up. It's probably a bit cumbersome here because we're working against gravity. This will be better. I'll keep you in shot, but this bloody workspace is not the greatest, not the biggest. Doesn't seem like anybody's had this open before, to be honest with you. Even though the screws are missing, it's pretty tight. It's a nice snug fit. Wow. And we're just about in. We are in. The circuit board is on the back. Wow. Look at that. Can you see that? Some of the circuitry is here on the back. The AC in. Doesn't look like anybody's been at this. I'll have a closer look now, but oh boy. And what do we have back here? Oh my Christ, this is going to be a heartache to work on. It's a circuit board that's sort of pushed in there. We're going to have to get that out. Well, it's a very interesting way they've designed this. This is how it mounts onto the front metal panel, front casing. And so here's the jack. It's on its own circuit board. All the circuitry looks good. I just checked it. I may reflow all these joints. So I'm not exactly sure, but maybe the problem could be that these metal clips that are supposed to make contact with the jack of the guitar jack may be weak. I'm not exactly sure. I just inserted the jack again while it was in this position, and I don't really, it seems like it was pretty secure. So we'll have to investigate a bit further. I've temporarily just kind of ad hocly hooked up the cord here, and I'm hitting the string of the guitar, and And now we're not getting there's no issue. So it must have been just the way it was mounted. It's probably, I'm thinking it may be where this metal goes into a plastic sleeve. It should be metal on metal, really. So the jack itself is solid. It's not the issue. So we're going to reassemble it back into the board, leave the back off, and let's give this another go and see if we can emulate the problem again. I don't know if emulate's the proper word. I don't think it is. But anyway, let's see what we can do. I apologize about the bad angle, but even when this is tight, it bottoms out into the plastic threads underneath. It's still loose. So I am going to try to put a washer on the back to tighten this up. Just for cosmetics and so that they know that's not the problem. So as it turns out, the jack for some reason was just loose. Now I don't know why it's working perfectly now. It doesn't make sense because if the jack was loose, I suppose it probably wasn't inserting fully. I think that's the problem. So now I pretty plastic washer in the back, so now it really grips well. Just going to double check to see, and it's really tight. I'll pop this in here now. Give it a bit of volume. And that solves the problem. And all the controls are nice and clean, as I pointed out before. This here button is missing, sadly. I don't think I have anything extra, but it works. So just by, it's possible that they probably had this apart, or maybe it fell out and they put it back in, I don't know. But I have like a rubber gasket in the back here. This rubber gasket is from plumbing. Plumbing supplies actually is what I used. So it doesn't hide the input, the word input or anything. So yeah, I think that's going to be a satisfactory repair. I'm going to do some further testing, but this will be the end of the video. I'm sure it's going to be working fine, and possibly have a look for that button. If not, it's back to the neighbor and friend. Thanks for watching.